What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's having a good evening. The snow is melted. Everybody back to work. Thinking Game Podcast. Representing Little Rock, Southwest Little Rock in the house. Let me know in the comments. All my people from Southwest. And shout out to Pill being on here from the South Side or South End, whichever one. Everybody call it something different. But shout out to everybody for supporting the podcast, hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, sharing the content. We appreciate that. So we feel to kind of get into it. They'll probably be popping in here in a little bit. I wanted to go ahead and get started because I'm trying to keep that time at 6:30. It's hard though, man. It's not easy, man, getting off work and then come home and trying to get ready for this. So with that being said, some of the stuff I'm seeing in the headlines, one thing I saw was prime time. The Cowboys trying to get prime time to be their head coach. Let me know in the comments, is that a good decision for Dion to go to the Cowboys? I don't know. Because Jerry likes to control everything. He likes to control everything. He won't be able to get the players that he wants. You trying to coach the players, but then Jerry go talk to him behind the scenes. You try to be a disciplinarian. He coddled them behind the scenes. Tell him, hey, it's going to be all right. Don't worry about that, fella. What do you do with that? And it was something else I saw. I'm trying to find it. If I could find it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But I also know, too, that next week it's going to be pretty crazy. I'll be safe out there, man. Monday coming up, inauguration. Be safe. Be smart. Don't get caught up in the madness because it's going to be crazy. Your boy going to be in office. And I'm saying be careful and be safe. Don't fall for it. Be smart. Another thing is coming up this week, I think Martin Luther King. Be careful out there in the parade. Coming, I think they do it every year on Martin Luther King down here. But be careful out there, man. Just be careful, period, going forward, man. It's going to be could possibly be a crazy year. So you got to be smart, man. Don't get caught up in the madness and the crazy stuff. So come think, learn, and laugh with us, Thinking Game Podcast. Appreciate everybody for supporting us. Let me know what you think in the comments. Engage with us. Let us know some topics you'd like to hear about or hear us talk about. We'll talk about it in the most entertaining, cleanest way. That way, kids, parents can watch it at the same time. That's the goal. Giving insight to people on things that we experienced growing up. I'm 41. I experienced a lot. From 17 to 41? And we talk about those experiences from a thinking aspect. So, with that being said, we're going to get right into it. They told me bust out my AP. Perfect time, man. Amistad is broke. He said he's in financial trouble. He's been making movies for almost 20 years, something like that. And he said that he's still struggling financially because he didn't get the proper respect in the first run. and he felt like there's not enough diversity, not enough racial equity or racial equalness when it comes to being in Hollywood. But let me know in the comments, do you think he being all the way truthful? I get what he's saying about the diversity, and I get what he's saying about, maybe people not taking him seriously. But what is he not saying? That's the thing you got to kind of catch on to. What is he not saying? Because you see right next to him, he used to be married to Kimora Simmons, but I think they got married. She changed her name again. But she's mostly known as the ex-wife of Russell Simmons. And I'm willing to bet.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
He had a kid. They had a kid together. Went through a divorce. And I'm willing to bet that she took a lot of his income going through their divorce. A lot of it. But he probably not going to say that. But it's the reality of Hollywood dating. It's the reality of picking somebody that, are you sure you want to go down this road? Because if she didn't, allegedly, she didn't do right by Russell Simmons, and that's a billionaire, what in the world make you think that she gonna do right by you? I mean, what gave him an indicator that they would be married long term? Would love to, if I could get inside his brain and see the truth. Or did he know that it was only gonna be on leash and he's gonna pay the cost at the end of that road? Because when you get to the end, she gonna take you. A lot of the women, those entertainment relationships don't last too long. And that's what happened. They say cheers to you, buddy. And you have to figure out how to keep going if it don't break you. Because, let me look it up real quick. I want to look this up. Wow. Oh. Pill, what's going on, my brother?
Yo. Well, I'm super late. Oh,
Oh,
no.
no, you good, man. I had to go ahead and start so we can keep the time
Yeah.
while we own it. Amistad said he broke, man.
Hey, man.
You,
Dang.
you think he was keeping it real? You think he wasn't saying everything?
They always ain't gonna say everything.
Because you see who I got standing next to him.
Boy, it's used to a certain lifestyle, man.
and, you know, he, when they divorced, she probably took half his money, if not more.
Uh, yeah, because didn't they end up having a child together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She was set for life. Boy, she
But
was.
she probably still getting paid from Russell, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah. And my thing was, if Russell Simmons couldn't keep it, what in the world make you think you can? That's the thing.
Love don't live here anymore. Love.
Boy.
If she
But, I mean, I can't imagine, like, when she in your presence, though, I mean, we see her on TV, but seeing her in real life, I mean, I ain't no telling, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, mesmerized.
Boy.
You know, she been living a certain lifestyle, since what, 16?
Yeah,
16? So,
yeah.
you think you gonna keep up? But what I
Oh,
think,
they never married. They just
yeah,
separated. Okay, I thought they got married, but they never. They wasn't married. They were just dating for 5.5 years. Okay.
yeah.
I was gonna say she probably didn't have enough money. He probably didn't have enough money to marry.
I always wonder about stuff like that, man.
About who?
Like, you dating somebody and they still keep their husband last name. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you in the entertainment business, man. Listen, it's kind of like dating on a regular people level, but it's just more stakes involved, more bargain, more chips involved.
Yeah, they're like,
But dude probably don't care when you dating. I mean, if Kimora say she don't want to get married, you just date for 5 years. I mean, if you him, Amistad, that's a win, man. I mean,
yeah,
why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? That's all I'm saying.
yeah,
That's old folks talk.
yeah,
Now, did it cost him? Yeah, he still paid for it. It cost because he broke. The thing that's funny about me, he in the movies he be talking clear.
yeah.
You can hear him, but then when he in the interview, he talking African, talking about he broke and stuff. Now he want to talk Nigerian or whatever. He want to talk African now. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I uh, I am financially struggling. They
Yeah.
need help with diversity needs a little bit of repair.
Hey,
but he being Fast and the Furious. Nobody run from God's eye.
But that's the
Well,
thing, like that. What is broke on that level? You know what I mean? You got a couple $1 million you broke down. You know what I mean? Or you owe more than you currently have. Is that broke? I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
trying to live like Denzel, but you don't got Denzel money, maybe.
yeah,
Cause you dating Kimora. She was with a billionaire, right?
yeah,
So how do lifestyle wise, how do you be with somebody that long and try to keep up? You know what I'm saying? I think they said she worked like 150 mil, something like that.
yeah,
yeah. And the thing is, like,
You know what I'm saying?
do you ask them out on dates? You know what I mean? You paying $1,500 per plate when you were going out just on a regular date and things like
Man,
that.
yeah, that's crazy, man.
And that can run you dry. I mean, people, you eat 3 meals a day.
He had a nice run though. I mean, it was one. It's like he was in almost every movie. He was in Marvel movies, Fast and the Furious, and this is after Amistad. I mean, he had a
Yeah, I
run,
think
man. You
he
know what
was
I'm
in.
saying?
I think he was
Blood
in.
Diamond. Was it Tears of the Sun? One of them movies.
He was in The Quiet Place too. I just watched that the other.
Yeah, yeah.
So he be working, you know what I mean. But I mean, I don't think he starred in anything, you know what I mean.
yeah.
Man,
I said so. I'm a star. I
I
don't
think
think.
he's trying to live beyond his means, man. That's gonna kill you. Then you dating somebody like that, Kimora Lee. I don't know, man.
But then they did have that strike going on, so it was a
Yeah.
lot of stuff.
But the run he had was before the strike, though.
Man, he wasn't getting paid like that, bro.
But I mean, it's like
He wasn't getting paid like us, man. Making $40,000, $50,000 a year either. Though he probably was making some millions. He just was the low millions, though. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
it was
Kevin
probably
Hart made that dope. You know what I mean. He always tell you he got a checking and the savings.
Who
Uh,
said this?
Kevin Hart, he
Oh,
made
man, come on, man. That's a different kind of money. Come
no,
on, man.
but when he was first starting out, he made that joke. When he got a checking in the savings account,
Yeah,
uh, he made that joke. People spend money a lot, like rich people. Like they go
yeah.
out, spend $50,000 at the bar. You know what I mean? That's just something they do. And when you're not on that level and you're running with those crowds and things like that, you'll spend a lot of money.
You're trying to keep up the image that you balling and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so it's easy. So living above your means, me and you can be spending the same amount of money, but it's no problem for you. But it's
Yeah,
what I mean. I'm in the negatives, just trying to
boy.
keep up. So what's good for somebody might be breaking somebody else.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, I seen that though. I was like, man, that's crazy, man. Amistad, man. That was a big movie too, man.
yeah, back in
Done.
28 years
So I
ago.
mean, you got to think
Yeah, I
Tom
mean,
Hanks. Tom Hanks still be making movies, making money off old movies like Sleepless in Seattle and all these other movies. They play it all the time.
well, he invested in a lot of stuff too, and he got a lot of credits.
Oh, you talking about Tom Hanks? Oh yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Boy, you started like say messing with them
Look,
rich girls, man.
ain't nobody streaming Amistad right now. Ain't nobody streaming
Nah, ain't nobody streaming that.
Check out those streaming numbers.
that.
And that's another thing too. Dating can be extremely expensive on any level. You have
How many, like, him, he probably seeing it in person probably is totally different than seeing it on TV, you know what I'm saying? And instead of having common sense, be like, I just need a 10-day contract or something. He just, he signed to a long-term deal and it cost him, man, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that at the end of the day. I got a slide there. How tough is it picking women when you're younger? It ain't easy, man, you know what I'm saying? And one, you draft the wrong person, it can ruin your whole franchise, man. One wrong pick can ruin your franchise. God. Oh man.
somebody and then you think they got a really, really a positive upside. You know what I mean? And
Because when they started dating, that's when he went on a run. Really, to be honest. I think when they went public that they was dating, that's when he started popping up in a lot of movies, man. Just like you said, I think he probably overspending, trying to live in neighborhoods he probably need to live in. I mean, if he'd have been living in a regular neighborhood, instead of live in the Heights, if he'd have just lived like in, somewhere Rodney Perham or something, he probably would have been straight, you know what I'm saying? But, you want to go live in the Heights,
but that's what I'm gonna agree with you, Mike. Like, what is this dating stuff? You know what I mean? That's too long. You need to do something. You know what I mean? I don't like nobody that much.
I thought you said that's cool. They 5 years. I thought y'all said that was cool. You got to know what you're dealing with, man. That's what I thought y'all said.
You gotta make fast decisions.
He probably couldn't afford a marriage. She probably
No,
had more
but if
money
it's
in.
wrong, I mean, if it's costing you that much, you know what I mean. The candle's burning from both sides.
Yeah. I mean,
You
yeah,
know,
she
yeah,
come from
I
she
can
come from
maybe
that
keep.
lifestyle. You feel like you trying to compete with Russell. You really can't compete with Russell Simmons. I mean, the dude live in Bali. He got money for the rest of his life. I mean, it probably
Yeah.
double over there, triple of what it goes over here. The money
Nah.
he got. So he ain't gonna never go broke over there in Bali, man. You know what I'm saying?
When he come to the U.S., he when he come to the U.S., you ain't gonna see him.
No, that's how much money he got. Yeah, he in and out. You won't even know he in and out.
Oh, that
Private
boy,
airplane, in and out. You know what I'm saying?
they gonna catch that boy, man.
Nah, ain't okay. He still come back to the U.S. He be coming to L.A. and stuff. He just be in and out. Yeah,
He,
he just.
he back up there with Diddy, man. I don't care.
But he like Leonardo DiCaprio. Catch me if you can. All right, guys. Now J News, man. Says not what he knows, it's what he heard, man. What you got for us, man?
Now, I ain't got no news. California still burning. We survived the blizzard.
A blizzard. It's still snow on the side of the road where they plowed it. It ain't melted all the way yet.
I still got some in my backyard
Yeah.
and on the car.
Yeah, I stay over there by the dam too, so I know it's cold over there, boy. Man. Y'all get the water, the wind coming off the water, man? The breeze, man?
Boy, nah.
The cold doesn't affect me. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't got older, man. It do affect me. I don't know, maybe it was the jab too, but it seemed like, man, yeah, my hands, boy, woo. Maybe because I'm tall, my hands, fingers long, but man, it's like my hands get cold. But one thing I did see though, shout out to what's my dude name? JJ, I forgot his name, but he was interviewing the dude from Little Rock Hood News, man. That was pretty crazy. One of the dudes that used to work for him, he went out, he branched off and do his own thing. He said that he said that he had to leave. He said it wasn't no beef for that. He said that he wanted to do something with a little more integrity. I think it started to get to him, man. You can only do so much of that stuff, man, till it probably started getting to you, man. He used to go out and do the recordings for him and stuff for Little Rock Hood News. They would have like shootings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he said the dude told him that on the channel, Little Rock Hood News, he said, man, if you make a channel, if it's not toxic, it's not drama, ain't nobody gonna watch it, man. He said, even the people that be hating on you, they'll still come and watch it just to hate on you, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yep, that makes sense. But yeah, he said he had to chill out on it because it was starting to get to him, man. He said he wanted to make something with a little more integrity. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. That stuff, I think it will get to you, man. I guess it's kind of like, you eating the bad food for too long. You eat too many Oreos, man. It's going to mess with you at some point. You know what I'm saying?
That bring that negative energy around.
Yeah.
But you got to think, man. It's there. You know what I mean? Just seeing uh, having it in front of your face. You know what I mean? Because it's news. You're reporting
Right,
it.
right, 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 right.
And I don't like that the news get the thing. The news is what's bad. No, the people that are doing these things are bad. They're
Yeah,
just reporting it to you, letting you see it. It's
yeah.
just something that's happening. Would you rather be aware or unaware? And I think a lot of people want to be sold a dream that they're safe. You know what I mean? That Little Rock
How
is
how
safe.
can you watch Little Rock Hood News yet? I think you safe. You definitely have to watch. You watch too much of that. That make you want to carry that thing. Yeah,
But
that's
it's
funny.
not like it's not made up. It's not a fairy tale. It's just
No.
truth, and people can't handle the truth. So
Yeah,
people
that's true.
want their news watered down.
Yeah, that's true. They do want to water it
Could you
down.
put a little sugar in it? Because the
Yeah.
truth is kind of bitter.
Y'all hear about that young girl that died at the new school?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, she said they said she was assaulted by a
Yeah.
boy. She had a pre-existing condition, medical
Mm,
condition. She had a seizure.
Oh
mm,
That's
wow.
what the word on the street is.
It's a wrap.
yeah. But I don't know the full details either, so I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that's nothing we know. That's
Yeah.
just what we heard.
Yeah.
Well, I heard that, but I know we just watched the video the other day. He gonna be in jail. He gonna meet the dude with that blade. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
Yeah, and it's like things. Stop playing with people.
Yeah.
Uh, don't put your hands on them. You don't know what kind of
Especially
condition.
in jail. You beating up women. If you beating up women and go to jail, they find that out. The kite get out.
and then they say they went back to school today. It happened yesterday, but he went back today.
Oh, the dude did.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, these young boys now desensitized, boy. They don't.
I'm pretty sure, he didn't mean
Yeah.
whatever he did. He didn't mean it to go that far. But they got to stop with that playing.
Yeah.
You got to think about the consequences before you do it. That's what I've been saying. Because you don't know. Fun and games, so it ain't fun and games no more. Man, I'm about to want to put that video back on here, but I ain't gonna do it. Boy, and they had that blade. Boy, had a Ginzu blade, man.
Mm.
All right, pick one. Tell me who y'all got. The R&B trio, LSG or TGT?
I'm probably go with LSG because I don't know too many songs from TGT.
Yeah, I'm gonna go LSG too. Even though that one song, I remember they played that on the radio so much, man. My body, all over your body. That song got played so much.
Yeah, they really did play that.
I
Um,
think gangsters was playing it in the middle of the night. That's was playing that in the hood, man.
Yeah.
With the truck up, with the speakers.
And the gangsters rolling their heels.
Yeah, man. Old school dude sitting in the garage drinking White Irish Rose, bumping LSG. TGT, that was cool, but they kept getting into it all the time. So
yeah, that's just like the best of both worlds. It really just didn't come together. You know what I mean? It
yeah,
was good on paper, but it really didn't come together. As a group, I'm going with LSG.
yeah,
But
I'm gonna go LSG too.
what do you think about if you separated them in these three artists individually versus these three other artists individually, like the careers of LeVert
Man,
Gill
I mean Keith
versus
Sweat, man. Keith Sweat, uh, trump all these dudes. I mean, he owned a production and everything, so he's still making money out tour. That dude got to be what 60, 70s? I don't know.
He close to about 70 at
And
least.
he's still make it last forever. He in shape and everything. You know what I'm saying? I just seen a reel. I didn't even watch it. I just seen the thumbnail. He had Tony Braxton leg
Yeah, I
on
just
stage
saw
or something. I'm like, Tony Braxton, oh man, she gotta be using Ozempic, man. She ain't that man. Tony
that.
Braxton was about 62?
Yeah.
Man.
Tony just want she want
everybody.
Huh?
You putting everybody in the senior citizen home.
Hey
Right.
man,
That's
when
just
you man,
like,
if you age naturally, you ain't gonna be looking. You ain't gonna be up there looking
don't
like
know.
you 30, man. You 60. Get out of here, man.
They don't know, man.
Nah, you on something. You either get cut on like a share. You either getting you on the
I don't
whatever
know.
share got going on, or you getting that Ozempic, man.
I don't
So
know. They
man.
mama got them good genes too, though. So,
But
boy,
you know she got sickle cell or something like that, right? I think she had like sickle cell or something like that.
mhm.
And you know she dating. I don't know if she's still dating baby, but I was like, they all right, man. She ain't dating baby, man. Get out of here, man.
Yes, she was.
Nah, I think that was just a publicity stunt, man.
the people want what they want.
You want answers. I want the
You want
truth.
hot
You
boy.
can't handle the truth.
Well, I guess she got mad. He was kissing Lil Wayne. What is this? But yeah, man.
Yeah,
Ew.
that money make you get what you want. I don't care what you say.
I
Money
mean,
make
you know,
You
success is
heard me? What the baby say? You heard me?
you.
success is a good aphrodisiac. You know what I mean?
Good.
If you know how to put out a hit record, you probably know how to get a woman. So
Yeah,
Man,
that's true.
yeah, took it to Stunner Island, Playboy. Yeah.
But I think
Uh,
either Jill Levert or Johnny Gill, that just depends on who you like, probably had the best voice out of all of them, even though Tank can sing too, but
I think Johnny got the bit. I think Johnny.
because Johnny Gill, that dude can flat out sing too, man. I mean, flat. They don't even need no keyboards or nothing. Like some people can just sing with no music at all. It's something like, but Gerald Levert was cold though. But I think, dude, he had the skinny girls and big girls though. Gerald Levert though, man, that dude, man, boy. If dude was still alive, dude would probably be crazy, man. Dude probably be super platinum right now. He definitely died too early though.
yeah, but what do you think it takes to make a good R&B artist? The vocals, the writing,
Production,
producing,
production. I think production.
being able to dance.
Yeah, I think production, because a lot of the top R&B, you look at the people who produce them, like Blackstreet, Teddy Riley. I think Gerald Levert didn't have production. He could just solely sing, but I think he had to hook up through his dad with the OJs.
Yeah.
Um, you think
So
of, you think about TG. I think Tank probably produced a lot of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, take it.
Genuine, Timberland with the beats and stuff, production. You know what I'm saying?
why Johnny Gill didn't just really blow up like Bobby Brown did?
I think Johnny Gill did blow up, but I don't think he didn't have a production for his solo career though. You know who Bobby Brown blew up off? Teddy Riley. He came out with Mouth Prerogative. Even though
Oh,
Teddy Riley, he said Gene tricked him out the song. But
I
Teddy
think
Riley produced them though.
he had he
New
had
Jack
some great
Swing.
producers, but Bobby just his personality just took him
I
over.
mean, the New Jack Swing and the ADD of Bobby Brown, perfect combination. You know what I'm saying? Can't be still for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Cause they're my prerogative, man. I know, boy, I can imagine partying back in the 80s, man. That came out, man.
Hey,
At
Bobby had
Tony's Doghouse, been straight kicking it. A
Bobby had
Club
nice
Cameo, was it
little
North Little Rock Club Cameo? Can you imagine coming out Club Cameo, Luke out, when Luke Newman was out and everything? What it was like, man, what?
man.
It's only one place that we can go to see.
Mm. That was a wild era.
Boy, that was a
Boy,
wild
that's
era,
wild.
man. Yeah, that was a wild era.
They be talking about Sexy Red. Boy, they was
Yeah.
wild.
Man. But they be talking about how we wild. I'm like, man, do y'all not realize? Tell them, Auntie, do y'all realize y'all was at Club Cameo? Get twerking, y'all was twerking back then. We just didn't see it. We were kids. Yeah,
Nah.
I told one when I was working at the hospital, she was saying, I was like, how many of y'all sent y'all kids to y'all mom's house and y'all went to Club Cameo and at the Luke party, dance off, whatever, they had a contest and stuff. Oh man, that's funny. All right, man, Pillar Vision. You sent me this text, man. You ready for it, man? The Pillar Vision. He said that Tom Cotton hurt his political career over TikTok. What did he do, Pill? What did he do?
Oh man. Uh, he basically was the deciding vote on banning TikTok.
Oh, boy.
Boy,
Oh man, he
I
was a
said, boy,
deciding vote. Oh man.
I said, boy, they own him. They on something tough, man.
Who use TikTok? Oh, the apples use TikTok? I'm banning it right now. Ban it. He said, perfect timing. How much they making off TikTok? End it right now. But yeah, man, his base crowd gonna always vote him in though. We don't really even
No,
probably
sir.
don't even have enough. Man, you
No,
crazy.
sir. He's done.
You
He's
think so?
done. He's
Okay.
done. He's
Okay.
done.
They said that when he said slavery was unnecessary, what he said was like was an unnecessary evil or something, unnecessary evil or something like
They
that.
wasn't studying that. They
And he
wasn't
still got
studying.
voted in.
You try. They trying to strong on. They
I
trying
think
to strong on.
what's his name? They gonna Elon Musk or one of them rich dudes. They gonna buy it, man. In America, they gonna buy it. I
That's
don't
the
know if they know
whole.
how to do it.
That was the whole point of it. You trying to strong on.
Yeah.
You gonna sell to American? What?
And the reason why they're strong on them because they was tied in with China. That's why they're strong on them.
He's a
China was
single.
paying. China
He's
was
a
probably
single.
paying. China probably was paying the owner of TikTok so much money that he couldn't say no to him, and that's what ended up causing his demise at the same time.
What do you mean?
I don't think I think
Yeah, that's what the angle they use is like because China was getting data from them. You know, people sell data in the
That's
tech world.
man. They strong arming, man. They trying to strong
But
arm.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. The angle that they used to strong arm him was that he was selling data to China. And that's a security risk. So you're gonna get strong armed so they got more people involved, Department of Justice involved now, Homeland Security involved. Not only you get strong on, they putting you in the crossface chicken wing at that point, you know what I'm saying?
And but we
And
still using the same phones that come from over there.
you said what?
We use
we
the
still
phones that
use the
come from
same
over there.
hardware, but we
Yeah,
can
Apple, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
TV.
That's
so
how
what-
politics work.
so you got to use the dark web to use TikTok now.
That's how TikTok probably ain't gonna be working no more. Probably. I don't know, because if they ban it, you can't have it on your app store, can you? If they
Yeah.
ban
No,
it?
but
You
but
just
you can go to the dark web. You know what I mean? You can use it like
How many people really know how to use the dark web, though?
you can have it. It's
That's
just
a small percentage of people.
you will still
Very
be able
small.
to have it, but I don't think you probably won't be able to download it from certain.
I
yeah.
don't
But I
think
mean,
it'll
like
work.
if you
I don't
got
think they want it on the network. I don't think they want it on net. You know, where I work at Euler, it's banned. You can't use it on their Wi-Fi. You cannot use it. If you try to get it on your phone, it won't work. And there's a lot of colleges. There's a lot of colleges like that. Like you can't use TikTok on their campus because of it, the data breach or whatever.
Cyber security, but
Yeah, you got to use it on your cell phone, but you can't use it on your Wi-Fi though.
I
That's pretty
said,
yeah,
crazy.
I mean,
but
if you got your iPhone jailbroke, you know what I mean.
yeah,
Don't download it.
as long as you got that VPN, boy, they ain't.
That's what I'm saying. How many? That's a small percentage of people that know about VPNs, though. That's what I'm
No,
trying
I
to
mean,
say.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's common knowledge at this point.
Nah, but I'm saying people that actually use it, though. That's what I'm saying. Probably
But
30%. Out of 100% of people in the U.S., 30% of people probably know how to use a VPN on their phone.
Even though he's saying like it's cybersecurity thing, whatever. What he was standing on was okay. The kids can easily go search up
Oh yeah,
something. I said,
100%.
man, I
Yeah,
said, don't blame
100%.
don't blame TikTok because your kids doing that. But
100%.
the parents, what are you doing? Why are your
Hey,
kids even get? Even though it was started out as
I
for
ain't
the
gonna take
kids.
your side, but you know, O Block, them young bulls in Chicago, boy, they was doing some crazy stuff on TikTok, man.
But
That's what
they
Boy.
doing crazy stuff in real life.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on TikTok. That's what I'm saying. On TikTok. That's what I'm saying.
No,
but if TikTok wasn't there, they'll still be O-Block.
Yeah, they be on
that,
Facebook Live too.
no,
Somebody.
like it'll be on IG anyway.
Yeah, I think Zuckerberg had a bigger hand in getting rid of TikTok. Though I really think he lobbied for that
No, it's
behind the
Elon.
scenes.
That's Elon's doing.
Zuckerberg probably helped him. I'm saying Zuckerberg helped him too,
The-
because he want that traffic to go over to Facebook and Instagram and the gram though.
I
Yeah, I
said
mean,
that.
Zuckerberg buy what he wants. So
Oh yeah, 100%. He stole everything allegedly. He stole everything. Like he stole Facebook. He said on the move he stole the idea of Facebook. Man.
Yeah, didn't they try to strong arm him too? Yeah.
Nah, they tried, but they couldn't.
That's what I'm
he,
saying.
He changed the name. He said, y'all won't play them guys. I just changed the name to Meta. He
yeah,
changed his name.
but he changed what it does. Like he changed what type of company it was.
And then he bought Instagram.
Oh,
Snapchat.
yeah. And
He know
look,
how to play chess. Do the chess player, man. He actually,
and
yeah.
before he did, I got my and when he did, I got my stock here. Let me
Yeah,
yeah.
boy.
But it's gonna hurt like people that's like really making money out there, even like on TikTok shops and all that stuff, man. It's gonna hurt.
Now, how much do you really think, like, the average person really puts stock into politics on a daily basis? Like, what you think the percentage would be?
Not
I
the
mean, what do you mean
politics.
by put stocks? Like what you
Like,
believe
really,
what they're
really
saying,
be
follow them?
looking at politics. You know how some people, they read the paper, they really into it, but it's not a small percentage, though. It's not like the majority. It's more of a minority. They're really into politics, like.
I mean, to follow it day to day.
Like when it's time to vote
That's
again, are people gonna be
more
thinking
important.
about this? When it's time to vote again, are
Oh
people gonna
yeah,
be thinking about this? I
they
don't
gonna
think so.
they gonna see his name and be like,
Oh
oh.
yeah, for sure. I definitely think they're
But I
going to
think his base that's probably in northern Arkansas is probably more of them than people that's down here looking at it. So
Nah,
okay,
you don't
all right.
realize how many of these folks use TikTok, man.
Hey man, it's a lot of people up there in the mountains, bro.
They
More than
use
what you think.
TikTok.
Yeah,
They use TikTok.
they still vote for him.
Nah, they done for. I take a friendly bet.
That's funny.
you gotta take that action.
Yeah, that boy done.
All right. My glasses just talked to me. Said, confirm your election. Confirm your election with a proper source. That's funny. All right, guys, to pick one. The biggest workout video star on VHS. Tybo or Richard Simmons?
Oh
The
man, Richard
biggest,
Simmons
not
is
the
doing
not the
it,
one
you
you
know what I
like,
mean?
the biggest workout star on video.
Richard Simmons was doing it in the 70s, the 80s, waiting to the oldies. You couldn't turn on the TV without seeing him in the commercial.
Boy, man, yeah.
I think when Tombo took the nation by storm and he kind of surpassed Richard Simmons
Nah, I doubt it.
with the little more potent run in the 90s.
Yeah,
So
but I don't think he passed Richard Simmons though. Richard Simmons made some. He made some coin. I mean, he stopped working for a long time. He was still straight living in the hills in Hollywood before he died. Tybo, he was living in a regular house in Southwest doing Tybo.
And
He
just
was doing
look,
Tybo in the living room.
uh, and then you look, then you look, and then you look, then you look at Richard Simmons. You're like, this boy is not working out. I don't care what
It just, I think dude just knew how to get to the emotional people, man, because he was, I don't know.
what are you
He's
worried
a
about?
weird dude.
He
Eddie
don't
Murphy,
even-
I still watch that clip. Eddie Murphy did that parody up on Nutty Professor. Let's play! Eddie Murphy stupid, man. When dude was on the Oprah show back in the day, it was a clip right there. This is like a bigger Oprah, old Oprah, man. Dude was on the show with the talking. That was so funny, man. But and Tybo made some money, but he didn't make Richard Simmons money though. Richard Simmons was rolling, bro. He was out there rolling. That's funny. All right, guys. The thinking question. How tough is it to pick the right woman to marry? Talking to the young guys out there, how tough is it? Especially now, I can't even imagine how tough it is now with social media, all these girls talking about what they ain't gonna do, what a man should be, what you bringing to the table. Man.
I think it's a lot of good ones out there. Personally, I got faith in our women.
Yeah, but
But
how hard is it to pick though? You gotta decipher though.
so it's a lot of good ones. But which one is a good one for you? Is
Right.
something you gotta decide.
Right.
May not be the one you've been with the longest.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be the one who looks like what you wanted it to look like, but those
Mm-hmm.
core values, religion, financing. Uh, Even if you're a provider, you still want a woman that works hard and has those values in her. It's very hard to pick someone you're going to spend your life with. You make that wrong choice, it'll mess up your whole life for a long time. It'll mess up your whole bloodline, your generations, your kids, grandkids. So that's a very important decision. You know what I mean? You got to look at her family. how they're going, like, if you die, you know what I mean, your kids will still be alive, and her family are going to be a big part of your children's lives. So that's
What about you, Pill? How hard is it, bro?
I mean, yeah, I think it might be a little difficult, but you gotta be careful what you put yourself into.
100%.
Uh,
100%.
enjoy the
like
ride. It's supposed to be fun, right?
yeah,
I
but
know, boy.
especially like I look at it like this. Like all of us got kids and stuff. Would it be easier to date a woman with kids or without kids?
It's hard. It depends on her mindset. It
No,
it
it's
it's,
not hard.
it
It's
depends. It
easier.
depends.
It's definitely easier.
I don't know. I doubt it.
Yep, definitely easier to date a woman
It
without.
depends. Yeah, I think it depends on the individual. Because when I was young, I dated a woman with kids, and they'll some. I'm not saying all women, but there are some women who will appreciate your presence in their kids' lives when it's convenient. But it's that time when you say you probably don't need to do that, and they say, "Well, this is my son. Don't tell me how to, raise my son." I'm not. Those are the kind of ones that make it tough. But I'm not saying all women with kids make it tough. But I'm saying it's that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Now, is it more rewarding to date a woman with a child and be a positive role model in their child's life? Yes, it's 1,000, 1,000,000% more rewarding
Yeah.
to date a woman um, with children. But like you say, ease of use, ease of access, having somebody who can come over to your house, spend the night at your house. You can go over their house, dating them, picking them up, not having to worry about a school schedule, not having to
Mm.
worry about how late they can be out.
Baby
Or
daddy schedule. Some women
yeah,
just
baby daddy schedule. You know what I mean? You can't get killed by a baby daddy that she doesn't have. But people have crazy exes too. You know what I mean? Men have crazy baby mamas, and women also have um, crazy ex boyfriends. So it's a danger in that as well.
yeah.
But it's an
Sometimes
option of it being easier. It doesn't necessarily have to be easier, but it's you have.
it just depends on the woman. Like I said, it depends on the mindset of the woman. Like some women understand the circumstance and they not gonna make it hard on the person. They know that
Right.
it's what I'm trying to say is they are appreciative of a man willing to take on that, so they're not going to make it hard. And then there are some women that have a mentality like they don't care. It's like only when it's convenient. But if you try to discipline my kids or try to tell my kids how to be a man, I don't like that. Don't tell me. Don't try to raise my kids.
Most
I'm saying
most
it's that kind of mindset that's out there too.
a lot
I'm
of
just
women.
saying that the availability of the person you're dating, not not the difficulty uh, of raising a kid or raising somebody else's child. I think it's easier when the woman is more readily available and has less
And
responsibilities.
can we say this too? Is there not everyone, but there is a sentiment that like most dudes don't want to, or not don't want to, but it could be difficult to date a woman that has girls because of the risk involved.
Mm.
Like just it's like some dude we never heard that dude got accused of something, but he didn't do it, but he
Yeah,
got to carry that stain for the rest of his life, whether he did it
yeah.
or not. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's not. I mean, that's not girls. I mean, that's not exclusive to girls. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Right.
People in
But
the
it's most dudes
women.
think about that though. They kind of think about that though.
But I mean, you could get falsely accused by a boy just like you
Yes,
get falsely accused by a girl,
100%.
and you could be a creep. And not you guys, but
Right, right,
a
right, for
lot of
sure.
people out there that are perpetrating these crimes. These I've seen some. I think 3 stories today about grooming. The 13-year-old, the woman
Is
got
that
pregnant by a 13-year-old boy. You know what I mean? So it's not boy, girl, or gender specific risk.
I'm saying when we was growing up, I'm just saying when we was growing up. I know now the game has changed now. It's all wide open now, but I mean, that used to be a thing. I've had older guys talk to me about those things. Like I was watching Corey Holcomb podcast. It's funny, but watching Corey Holcomb podcast, he said that if you grew up without your parents or your father, you have to learn through trial and error because some things you just don't know. I give you the story he told. He said that he had just had a kid by his first baby mom's, and she had the baby. She was like 7 months. The baby was 7 months, but she was cheating on him with a limo driver or something like that. His baby mama was, and the baby was pretty much still newborn. You know what I'm saying? And he said, imagine going to the house, you finna go get your daughter, and then she up there by the limo driver. You know what I'm saying? And he said because he didn't understand that, there are some women out there that it's tough to deal with. You gotta, that kind of stuff pops up. They don't have no kind of integrity and honor, you know what I'm saying? And they don't always wear a t-shirt to say, hey, you date me, I'm gonna probably be low down on you, you know what I'm saying? They don't tell you that, you know what I'm saying? They come in nice packages, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's her, that's her body, her choice. I mean, yeah, you're not with this woman. Yeah, she got a 7-month-old baby in the crib and she's doing adult activities. I mean,
Yeah.
That's her choice to do those things.
Right, that's not true, but what decision do you come to the conclusion of it, right? Like,
but you can't. I mean, you can't make those. You can choose who you choose to procreate with.
he do say now. He said when he looked back, he ignored a lot of signs that she was, trifling like that. Like, do you think every woman's good?
I don't think.
That's what it sounds. That's what it sounds like you saying. It sounds like you saying every woman's good. That's what it sounds like.
It's a lot of them good. Like most of them are good. You know what I mean? But like I think most people are inherently good. Not just women particularly, but like we're talking about choices, like sexual choices, making this person not a good person because she's
no, but
driver. She's not a good person because she's had an active sex life with her baby being 7 months old. That makes her not a good person at this point.
Man, when the baby 7 months, I thought she was still recuperating.
It's 6 weeks. 6 weeks. 6 weeks.
Oh no, man, that's crazy, man.
This thing is perfect. This thing.
Hey, I don't know, man.
No, like 7 months. Like
that's crazy. I don't know. That's crazy.
That's on you as a man. Hey, if you was having a baby by your wife or a woman you was in a committed relationship,
100%.
You have to worry about another man having sex in front of your.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
But I think he was saying he didn't know how to process that. It was like devastating to him because he had never dealt with nothing like that. And I think it's a lot of dudes like if you're not taught that to process the understanding what you're dealing with.
I mean, I'm like.
If you think you committed, it's a lot of dudes we knew like that. You think you committed? There's some dudes we know they don't want nobody else sleeping with their baby mama. You know this. Come on, man.
So he doesn't know how to process. Okay. Well,
I mean, if you walk in, you thinking you finna go see your daughter, and you walk in. I mean,
you don't need to walk in. It's just. You don't
some dudes do, what I'm saying. Some dudes do, man. You know what I'm saying? It happens, man. I mean,
you knock before you enter.
He didn't use the Blues Clues, man. You see the limo outside. You actually see the limo outside. You like, something ain't right, man.
And I would be concerned, like
you in Southside Chicago in a limousine parked outside.
I don't like weird people or strangers around my child, especially when they're a baby and they can't talk.
But you just said her body, her choice. You just said it.
What does her body have to do with the baby?
But that's what we were just saying. You said it.
I'm saying I don't like strange people around my children that can't talk. Now, if she wanna dip and dab, hey, give me my child. You know what I mean? For the weekend, I'll keep the child for the weekend.
That's what he said. That's pretty much what he said. Man, like, dude, just give my kid.
Like that, she couldn't wait.
It feel like what he's saying. My feelings hurt.
That's what I'm saying. Some dudes don't know how to process hurt feelings. We know this. Some dudes, man, they've killed somebody over hurt feelings. You know what I'm saying? There's dudes out there that do that. They get their feelings hurt. You don't realize, like, this is not your girl, so your feelings your feelings hurt, but it ain't worth losing your life, especially now. What was it, 100%? What we talking about other day, Phil? If they give you a murder, like a violent crime, you got to do 100% state time, not fed time. State time.
My stomach hurt thinking about this. And then there's like,
Man, that's crazy.
about feelings. There was a story. I seen a video. It was a guy went to a coffee shop and they said he was masturbating on a bikini.
Oh yeah.
And then I think he was just recently married, and they supposedly got him on video. Masturbating in the little drive-through. But I mean, the man could have just been easily wearing shorts. I saw the video. I saw no.
So you wanted to see if he was doing it?
I looked. I mean, even watched his life. I'm watching the video, and it didn't look like the man was committing a crime.
Man.
He definitely looked a little sketchy.
I thought lewdness. I thought lewdness is a
crime
crime or something like that. Is it lewdness or something? Or what's it called?
Public. Dang, what's it called?
Lewd and lascivious behavior. I don't know.
Oh no! Wow.
But you can't indecent exposure. You can't do those things. But it's not worth taking your life over. You know what I mean? It's a.
I mean, can we all be honest that we all got probably been disappointed by a woman before when we was younger or something like that?
Yeah,
can we all admit that?
But not in a coffee drive-through.
And that's what I'm saying. Some people snap. I'm saying you gotta know how to understand. Okay, you're disappointed, but don't snap. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
That was something else going on besides that.
Yeah, he definitely had
man, some people into weird stuff, man. Some people just into weird stuff, man. It's millions. It's millions of people in the world. It's millions of people in the world. Everybody just not on the same thing.
And the thing is, I can hold my weirdness. You know what I mean? It's stuff I would prefer not to get out. But if it did, I was like, well, I did it. Whatever. Blah blah blah. Yeah. It wasn't illegal. You know what I mean? It was consensual. It was just strange to you. You know what I mean? But people.
What that dude say about the Transformers? He said, when you order the combo meal, that don't mean I gotta eat the fries.
I don't want the fries in the room.
Man. But nah, man, you could pick the wrong woman, man. That woman can cost you your life, man. I mean, we've seen it, man. It's a lot of dudes in the ground because of a woman, man, with crazy women, man.
That's why
no. So this is the thing. A crazy woman connected to a crazy man, a normal man enters that situation. That's that crazy man that killed that normal man. That woman.
No, I'm saying it's a crazy woman. He hit me. Brothers and uncle go over there and they turn heated. Next thing you know, somebody in the ground, bro. And it didn't even happen. Then she got mad because he was talking to another woman. That's what I'm saying. That happens.
That's why you gotta watch.
Does it happen or not?
It happens a lot. That's why you gotta date to marry and not just date.
100%. I'm with you. And then you gotta talk to these young bulls about it, man. You gotta pick the right woman.
Is a credit score important for a woman, like picking a wife?
Credit can be fixed, but integrity and honor.
Does it show a pattern of behavior?
Financial behavior, sure. I mean, smoking crack not gonna make your credit score go down, is it? It's probably people that smoke crack that got good credit.
It is. I mean, you're gonna beg, borrow, cheat, and steal.
But it's people that smoke crack that probably got 800 credit score though.
Yeah, that's not.
Everybody not David Ruffin, man. They go pawn their car.
It won't last long.
Not starting out anyway. He said, man, what you got, man? Man, I got a picture to a leaking, brand new leaking outside, man.
You'll do stuff in the back alley, but you won't charge your credit card. No.
Yeah. Because I'm saying there's some women out there, I've seen it, like they'll smoke while they pregnant. I mean, it's just, they don't have that integrity, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you
some women out there,
if they're not responsible with their money, they're not going to be responsible with your money.
Sure, but some people say you judging when you say that though. Like,
like you said, is it tough to pick the right one?
Yes.
It's all judgment. It's all your judgment. So being judgmental in a situation where you're judging, you're picking a person to
spend the rest of your life with? Yes, I'm gonna be super judgmental. Yes, 100%.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's do you consider those things?
Yeah. But it
if
sounds like
you
you're saying most women are good, though. You don't have to sit there thinking most women are inherently good, though.
yes,
That's what it sounded like you were
yeah,
saying.
from my experience, you know what I mean. Probably have about 90% good, 10% bad.
Yeah. So do you do? So what? Hey, what you say? I don't let the
Tell
10
the
override
truth.
the
You
90.
can't handle the truth.
I don't let that 10% worry about the 90. You
Because
know.
when
Yeah,
you think, even
like
if you,
I mean, so most of the women that I've experienced, it was my fault. You know what I mean? I'm a better man now, but I met a lot of good women.
because what I say is for the young kid, you think about sports teams. Every team don't get a franchise player every year. You may get a franchise player like once, every 10 years. It's hard to find a franchise player, man.
Trying to get a number one draft pick,
Man,
you already got one. If you
you think
got
about
two
the Colts,
one
they
draft pick,
lost. Yeah, when the Colts lost Peyton Manning, they ain't never replaced Peyton Manning again.
what about Andrew Luck?
Yeah, franchise.
Oh man,
Franchise.
French fries. It's called a French fries, not franchise. French fries. But yeah, man. But yeah, some people they be saying online like it be like love don't judge these little places. They be having little crazy stories. It be pretty fun. They're not paying attention to the tea leaves. Like I say, you gotta pay attention, man.
So
Cause
I
like I
mean, do
said,
you think the balloon pop game is a good way to find love?
It depends. I.
nah,
It
that's
depends.
all for show, man. That's all for show.
Well, not all of them, but the one I
All
watched.
of it, for
The
sure.
one I watched was it was going good, and then they got the ones once it got popular like that certain show it got popular and people just out there now they clout chasing now, but at first it was pretty straight.
I bet you if you go do a study on how long it work,
Well, but like,
man.
what do you think? Like a lot of people pop the balloon is like peer pressure because I've seen like women to see a man and like if all the other women pop their balloons, they'll pop them
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's for
Yeah,
show.
I think that's a reflection of the dating pool itself.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
If
with you.
this man is not the type of man that's popular right now, or he wears his pants superficial reasons, pants too tight, or he
yeah.
doesn't fit this popular mold, other women don't like him. I don't like him either. That might be your type, but you got to keep up with what society deems as
What
cool.
the OG say on that reel on Facebook, he said marry a woman that like you. If you marry a woman that you want, you're gonna put up with a lot of stupid stuff, a lot of mess. He said you better marry a woman that like you, man.
I've asked people that question. Do you want to marry the person you want, or do you marry the person who wants you? And a lot of people, I want what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you want
Yeah.
don't want you. And I
Yeah.
think that's the center of a lot of delusion. And you
Boy,
let this
for real.
man or woman walk all over you because that's your destiny. That's what you want. 6 feet, six
I
figures.
think too, man, it's hard to be assertive now in this time as a man because this could be considered abuse too. Not being abusive, but if you don't let nobody, I'm not saying let nobody walk over you, but some dudes, I think they let a lot of stuff slide because if you shut it down, they're going to say you emotionally abusive, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like
Or
that.
financially abusive. If you say,
Right.
I'm going
Yeah.
to stop paying this
Yeah.
if you don't do X and O, that's financial abuse.
Yeah. And that's
What
why I
about
stop. Cause picking women, that's why you like picking women. You gotta kind of sort through that, see if they like that. Cause sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you pick the wrong woman, man. That's you dealing with that for the rest. I mean, for the duration, man. You know, always a chess match. Always a. So like it's always some kind of weird debate. You know what I'm saying about something. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta wear tube socks? Why you gotta do this? Why you gotta do that? You know what I'm saying? Can't respect each other's differences. You know what I'm saying?
And
And if
taking
people
them.
don't think about the financial abuse the other way, if you're a provider and you're a man, and you tell your wife, "Hey, we're not going to buy extra things on a credit card," and you come home, she got to do rims on her truck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she bought this. She's taking advantage of you financially, and she's spending more money
She's
outside the
she
budget. She
yeah.
needs another line of credit. There's financial abuse as well.
She found like she has that mindset. I was talking about mindset earlier because she make more money than you. She don't respect you as the head of the house or whatever.
No,
As
if
being a
you make
husband.
all the money and she's spending your money, she's
Oh yeah, yeah,
abusing
yeah.
you. That's
That's what happened to
wrong.
Amistad. Is that what happened to Amistad? Nah.
It's like you know what I mean. Like a lot of men, that have housewives. All
Yeah.
right, and they give her a credit card or they give her
Oh,
a checkbook, and hey, baby, you can spend this amount of money. You can spend $5,000 this month. This is your monthly allowance,
man.
$5,000, and she spends $20,000. And she
Yep.
said, "Baby, I'm not going to do that anymore." And then the next month is $20,000. That's
Yeah.
financial abuse as
And
well.
then she gonna know what she gonna say?
And then she's going to accuse him of financial abuse when he
Exactly.
cuts the cord.
Yeah.
So it's
Exactly.
he say, she say. And nowadays, it's abuse if you leave somebody. Hey, this relationship is not going in a way that I
Yeah.
want it to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you broke my heart and you left me. Now I'm abusing you now. You know what I mean?
And
Because
then one thing, another thing he said too is that when you think about like leaving and you trying to get rights for your kids, it was a dude that commented on the show and said you can work out parental rights with the mother. And he was like, "Man, are you insane?" He said most women ain't gonna go for that. He's like, "Man, I can't torture him if I give him parental rights. I can't torture him with the kids, man." He was like, "Man, it's a small percentage of women that would like, go to court and y'all, divvy up the parental rights." But he said most women, man, that's leverage. They ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
they don't
Messing
want
with
that.
the wrong women, messing with the wrong women.
Well,
Yeah.
threaten, try to get full custody, as a manipulation tactic as
Oh,
well.
100%.
But you know what I mean. Sometimes you're not going to court if you're not married to that woman. You like that's her kids. You know what I mean. So that's another thing of how marriage protects you and your children. In the case of
No, I think you can get parental rights if you're the father. I think it's probably gonna
No,
be tough. It's
it's
probably
that
gonna be
man.
tough.
That
Most
is
dudes don't got the money to fight in court. It
because
take a lot.
that,
if you're not married, when she has the kids, they're automatically hers.
right, and
Wow.
that's the
You
craziest
have to
thing ever.
you have to
Yeah.
make an action
Yeah,
for those kids to be yours.
Young
But
right.
bulls, you listen to what we saying. Pick the right
you
one.
don't have to make an action.
Yeah.
They can put you on
Yeah.
child
Yeah.
support. You don't
Law. Yeah. The
need
law.
to do
Yeah.
that.
And
But
that's what.
to get, go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, that's one of the craziest things ever. Like, what do you mean they just automatically get custody? You ain't did nothing. You ain't investigated nothing. You ain't. They just automatically go there.
Is it a law? It's probably law. That's probably why too. Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. That's crazy.
it came out of her body. You know what I mean?
What?
It's probably messed up. Probably some black woman in Congress probably passed the bill quietly. You wouldn't even know
Yeah,
nothing
and
about
that's
it. You
crazy.
know what I'm saying?
That's a crazy statement. That's a crazy take. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
It was
But
Senator
there's a lot of
Cotton
black
too.
women in Congress though.
No, not that many.
You see Michelle Obama said go against your husband. Did y'all hear that? Am I crazy? If you don't want to vote for Kamala, go against. Now you want to drink. You can drink on that. Did you see that she ain't going to the inauguration? Obama going, but she ain't going. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I don't think she went to the last one.
She ain't going. Oh man, that's funny. And then the last thing though, before we get off this dude, is that he said that he saw in court a daughter and her mom was suing. The daughter was suing the dad because he was withholding the car from her because she wasn't getting good grades or something. So she sued him in civil court, and she went through with it. He's like, "You really finna go through with this?" Say, "You know what? You just lost your dad, man. You can have this car." And he signed it. It's like he said he cried in court because that hurt. He said that hurt his heart, man. Because you know what I'm saying. He said you could see the mom over there like being spiteful. She had that spite look on her face. You know what I'm saying? Like spiteful women, jealous women, probably a little bit of insecure women are dangerous, man. Because if they are stuck in that because they didn't resolve those issues, you can't satisfy it. You just can't.
Yes.
Do y'all think y'all can satisfy that if it's an internal thing? Because they don't tell you, hey, Mike, before you meet me, I want to let you know that I'm very insecure about some things, or I am a jealous person. I want to know your phone bill. I want to know where you go every 2 hours. Sometimes you don't even find that out. You know what I'm saying? Until you start getting to know, you're like, wait a minute, this girl crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then spitefulness is crazy.
Yeah, spitefulness, right? Yes.
So like we can get over something Still remember it in the back of her head. Like, I'm gonna
Boy.
get you back for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never forget that time
Yeah.
that you ate the last slice of pizza. Like, bro,
Boy.
like we still married. We got over that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's never over.
Like, we vegans now. You still talking about pizza? We vegans now. And you still talking about pizza, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, yeah, it's crazy out there now. I can't even imagine, man, what the dating scene is now, man. I'm so happy to be married for 13 years. I can't even, man.
It's all fun. It's really all fun and games out here.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, it's the dream.
Boy, say it's a dream.
Yeah.
Until you got to wake up.
Oh man,
Boy.
Like,
until
damn.
the check comes.
Boy. But all right, guys, before we close out, thanks for watching the Thinking Game podcast. Make sure to check us out on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Make sure to check us out, man. We trying to get more people to come on. If y'all want to come on, let us know. I tried to get Duke. He said he gonna come on. He wasn't feeling good today, man. Hope he get well soon, bro. Dookie, little Duke.
He was playing in the snow.
Yeah, he said he said he was battling the flu.
Yeah.
So told him to get well, man. We'll link up, man. But yeah, man, let us know, man. Southwest in the house, South Side in the house. St. John's, is it St. John's now? Or is it
I don't know what it is. People say I bought it, but Spanish John's got it. I don't know.
Spanish John. Spanish John. That's the only thing the same is the Mason bricks. That's the only thing that changed same is the Mason bricks, man. I ain't think Mason bricks could last that long, man.
When the zombie apocalypse comes, that brick's still gonna be there.
Yeah, that's crazy. But all right, guys, anything you want to say before we get out of here, Pill?
Oh, man. Okay. Hey, I ain't got much to say, man. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to say.
All right, just want to make sure. All right, guys. Make sure to check out Thinking Game next time we air on Thursday. And we signing out this thing.